Hey y'all, I'm back again with another video. Okay, so authorities say a Georgia woman was shot dead by her Army soldier husband as she fled into a business. He then turned the gun on himself in what investigators believe to be a murder-suicide. 36-year-old Terrica Williams died after 35-year-old active duty soldier Christopher Williams fatally shot her. He then killed himself with the same gun. Police responded to an active shooter hostage situation inside a business at a Hinesville, Georgia shopping center, according to a news release. Police discovered Terrica and Christopher inside the business, dead from apparent gunshot wounds. Police said the pair were in an ongoing domestic dispute. According to the release, leading up to the deadly shooting, Terrica pulled into the parking lot of the shopping center while Christopher followed her in a separate vehicle. Terrica then exited her car and fled into the back room of the business while Christopher chased her with a gun. Employees escaped unharmed, but Christopher fatally shot his wife and then himself.
News at 11, I'm Dawn Baker. We begin tonight with a husband and wife who have passed away after an apparent murder-suicide at a shopping center in Hinesville. And we now know one of the people who died was a third ID soldier. It happened at the Liberty Square shopping center on Hendry Street around 1 o'clock this afternoon. A witness at the scene said a woman in a car was being chased by a man in a pickup truck. The woman parked the car at the shopping center and ran into a business with the man chasing her and firing gunshots. The Liberty County Sheriff's Office Special Reaction Team went into the business and found the bodies in the back. Our Alyssa Jackson was on the scene for hours today. People in the community told her what they saw and heard.
This shopping plaza turned into a crime scene today. I'm standing in front of the business where it happened. Workers describe people running to safety and fearing for their lives.
My first reaction was to pray.
The owner of Profeet is just a few doors down from where a murder-suicide happened in broad daylight.
They began instantly going up and down the sidewalk, commanding everybody to get back into the stores and lock the door.
Some people driving by had no idea what happened until their loved ones called.
I told him where I was and he said, "You need to get somewhere safe because there's an active shooter."
The active shooter shot his wife, then shot himself at Landmark, a bank in Hinesville. People who seemed to be employees with Landmark shirts on declined to comment, hugging and crying on the scene. People say this is not a situation you expect, not here.
For that to happen, it was a shock.
But Glass Hill says this has been happening too much.
During the pandemic, we've seen domestic violence increase in our country, right here in the Low Country.
Representative Al Williams agreed, alluding to instances of active shootings and mass shootings occurring everywhere.
It's just a sad situation in a time in this country when far too often this is happening.
Most people applauded the swift efforts of law enforcement, but they emphasized the importance of mental health.
Sometimes tempers overrule common sense.
And seeking help.
And I mean a therapist beyond your preacher, someone who's trained.
Before it's too late.
I'd rather talk to them then than to talk to their mothers who wants to get them to a better spot in the prison system. It's just tough, it's difficult. I've seen it all before, but you never get used to it.